What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Amira English Learning Podcast, the space where we unpack life, one lesson at a time. I'm your host, Amira, and today, we're diving into 10 things I learned in 2024. Now, let's be real, 2024 has been a roller coaster, hasn't it? The highs were high, and the lows, well, let's just say I've got some scars. But hey, that's life, right? You live, you learn, and if you're lucky, you laugh along the way. Before we dive in, I want to hear from you. As you listen, think about your biggest lesson this year. Drop me a DM, comment on social, or tag me in your post. Let's start a conversation. Alright, ready? Let's go. 10 things I learned in 2024. Let's start. It's January, and I'm sitting at my desk, mapping out 2024 like a military operation. Everything's color-coded, timelines are immaculate, and I'm thinking, this is my year. Fast forward to March, and guess what? Life happens. Plans go sideways, opportunities come out of nowhere, and I'm left wondering, did the universe even get my memo? Here's the twist, though, some of those unexpected turns led to incredible experiences like a surprise job offer, a spontaneous trip, or a new friendship. Audience check-in. What's something unexpected that turned out better than you imagined? Pause for a second and think about it. Life's unpredictability is a gift, unwrap it. 2. AI isn't here to replace us, it's here to partner with us. Let's get futuristic for a second. 2024 was the year I became BFFs with AI. I mean, not in a Skynet is coming way, but in a hey, let's make life easier way. For example, I used AI tools to organize my schedule, brainstorm ideas, or even write scripts. It didn't just save me time, it unlocked my creativity. But here's the ethical kicker. With all this tech, we have to ask ourselves, how do we use it responsibly? AI is like fire. Useful, but don't let it burn the house down. Quick fact, did you know AI adoption skyrocketed by wild, right? So, how are you using AI in your life? 3. Wellness means saying no. Raise your hand if you're a recovering people pleaser. Yep, same here. But this year, I learned that no is a complete sentence. Here's a story. A friend asked me to help plan an event, and every fiber of my being wanted to say yes. But I was already drowning in commitments. So, I said no, and guess what? They respected it. Audience challenge. This week, say no to something that doesn't align with your priorities. And if you feel guilty, just blame me. 4. The environment needs us, like yesterday. Alright, let's get real for a second. 2024 was the year Mother Nature sent us some serious SOS signals. From to rising temperatures, it's clear we need to step up. This year, I committed to reducing waste, supporting sustainable brands, etc. It wasn't perfect, but it felt good to do something. Quick quote, we don't need a handful of people doing sustainability perfectly. We need millions doing it imperfectly. Anne-Marie Bunno. So, what's one eco-friendly change you can make today? DM me your ideas, I'd love to hear them. 5. The power of silence. Have you ever sat in total silence? No phone, no music, just you? Sounds weird, right? But this year, I tried it and wow, it was a game changer. Every morning, I carved out 10 minutes for silence. At first, my brain was like, nope, this is awkward. But over time, it became my favorite part of the day. Audience exercise. After this podcast, take 2 minutes just to sit quietly. Notice what comes up. 6. You're never too old to try something new. This year, I decided to home management, graphic designing, painting, or try swimming. Spoiler, I was terrible. But you know what? It was also ridiculously fun. Trying something new reminded me that growth comes from discomfort. And honestly, failing at something is part of the fun. Audience CTA, what's one thing you've always wanted to try? Write it down. Now, promise yourself you'll do it in 2025. 7. Gratitude is a superpower. Gratitude isn't just for Thanksgiving, it's a daily practice. This year, I kept a gratitude journal, and it changed how I see the world. Even on bad days, I found something to appreciate. Like a kind stranger, a good meal, or even just waking up. Gratitude is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. Audience interaction. Pause for a second and think of one thing you're grateful for today. Got it? Hold on to that feeling. 8. Digital detoxes are underrated. Okay, confession time. I'm addicted to my phone. But this year, I tried a weekend digital detox. No social media, no endless scrolling. And guess what? I survived. In fact, I felt lighter. I reconnected with hobbies, nature, or people. It was a reminder that life exists beyond the screen. Audience challenge. Try a mini detox, maybe just a few hours, and let me know how it goes. 9. Relationships are built, not assumed. This year, I realized that relationships, whether friendships, family, or romantic, need effort. I made it a point to example, like call a friend weekly or plan a date night. I also had to let go of some connections that no longer served me. It was tough, but it made room for healthier relationships. Here's a reminder: the people who matter most deserve your time and attention. Don't take them for granted. 10. Dream big, but start small. Big dreams are exciting, but they're also overwhelming. This year, I learned to focus on small, daily steps. For example, instead of saying, "I'll write a book," I committed to writing 300 words a day. By December, I was blown away by my progress. Audience exercise. Think of a big goal. Now, write down the first step you can take today. Remember, progress beats perfection every time. Podcasts, your on-demand storytelling experience. A podcast is like a radio show you can listen to anytime on your phone, computer, or other devices. It's an audio program where people talk about different topics, tell stories, share ideas, or give information. Podcasts can be about anything: music, news, education, comedy, or even personal stories. And you can listen to them while working, traveling, or relaxing. And there you have it, 10 lessons from 2024, packed with insights, stories, and maybe a little inspiration. Before you go, I want to hear from you. What's your biggest takeaway from this year? DM me, tag me, or leave a review. I'm all ears. If this episode resonated with you, share it with a friend who needs a little end-of-year motivation. Until next time, stay curious, stay kind, and keep growing. Bye for now.